Hello and welcome. Tonight on Superscreen News. The New Nigeria People's Party drums up support for President Goodluck Jonathan towards the 2011 election. Trading at the Nigerian Stock Exchange records a marginal drop. And fresh flooding in Pakistan renders thousands homeless. Thanks for joining us. I'm CHIOMA obianinwa. The New Nigeria People's Party has declared its intention to support President Goodluck Jonathan in the 2011 elections. National Chairman of NNPP, Dr. Boniface Aniebunam, said this on Monday in Lagos. The chairman, who commended the National Assembly on retaining the multi-party system, asked Nigerians to vote for a credible and ideal leader in order for democracy to be sustained.
The President has been talking about credible election, and we should believe him. If we don't believe him, then he's not worth being our president. That you must check. Again, when I was addressing the conference or the audience, I made reference to Atamil of Ghana. There was a sitting president, and the sitting president lost.
National Chairman of NNPP, Dr. Boniface Aniebunam, reiterating the party's support for President Goodluck Jonathan. Now, Nigerians have been asked to shun all forms of corruption and work towards achieving a sustainable electoral process. Some human rights activists maintain that constructive criticism should be entertained from the public by those at the helm of affairs. Correspondent Toyosi Additional reports.
In the last 40 years, electoral process in Nigeria remained a contentious issue. Once again, the push for credible elections has been activated by some human rights activists who want anomalies in the electoral process corrected.
In all areas, we haven't done anything. In all areas. I mean, look at infrastructural decay in the country. It's an embarrassment. We cannot even conduct good elections. Sierra Leone and Liberia, that Nigeria brought back to life, have been able to conduct credible elections. Corruption has never been this serious in the history of the country. So, whichever way you look at it, we need to build a new country.
We should forget about people who will just come and dole out money. What we are talking about is politics of issues. We should do background checks about those who we are going to vote for. We should make sure that these people have good track records. They are trusted and tested. Corruption, all of us must show corruption. Never you give money to policemen.
For these political observers, the appalling state of the country's infrastructure could not be swept under the carpet.
The orientation of our movement has been that no matter how you got into office, sovereignty belongs to the people. And so we have a right to insist in championing that cause. So even while dealing with electoral reforms, whoever is in public office at this time, we can still engage.
I don't think as a nation we have really addressed the problem of the environment, even in terms of sanitation, in terms of water provision, in terms of wastewater treatment, in terms of channelization, and a host of other issues related to the environment. I don't think as a nation we have really done anything impressive.
No doubt, all eyes seems to be on the 2011 elections. Maybe with the proper structure and implementation of the process, Nigeria may record credible elections come 2011. Toyosi Additional, Superscreen News.
Now, staying with 2011 polls, the Nigerian Market Leaders Group have enjoined all traders in the country to exercise their voting rights in the forthcoming 2011 elections. President of the group, Mr. Dan Nwafo, told journalists on Monday in Lagos that come 2011, the body will serve as a vehicle to drive the collective aspirations of the Nigerian traders, adding that it will support the government in achieving a credible election. Correspondent Yemisi Abola reports.
An average Nigerian trader is perceived to be uninformed and as such cannot make meaningful contribution in policy making. This from the emergence of a common voice for the Nigerian traders under the umbrella of the Nigerian Market Leaders Forum. The market leaders converged on Lagos to deliberate on issues affecting them.
All these politicians, they use the marketers to cause chaos in political dispensation. We want to use this forum to educate most of our colleagues the way to behave.
I have always told the women that they should be aware of politics and that they should all take part.
But we believe this is a moment at time. The time is right for us to come together as a market, so that when issues, because most time governments feel already gather in the formal sector, most issues, most problem come